Hello, everybody. Before we get into it today, we just wanted to make a little statement about why we did not release an episode last week. For the three of us, and I know we're not the only ones out there. It has been a very difficult week. Coming to terms with who has been elected into the White House. It's scary for a lot of people because of some of the policies that seem to be wanting to be enacted, and the way things are heading in the U.S. It's a scary time, and we all just wanted the day off. It was a rough day for all three of us. But with that said, now is more important than ever to have movies, to have an escape, to have some semblance of hope, because we will get through this all together, and we're going to be okay. It might be rough at times, but we're going to be okay. We need movies. So we are going to be here for as long as we're doing this podcast, which... right now, me and Evan are just locked in for life. Yeah. So we will be here. There will be very little politics talk on this podcast unless we feel it's necessary. Just as your escape, where you don't have to think about that for a couple hours. And you can think about whatever we're talking about that day. Just before we start, I wanted to say that. And we're here for all of you, and we're with you. And we are feeling just as scared as you are. Because it's a scary time, man. But with that said, welcome back to your favorite film podcast, The Average Film Enjoyer. Man, feels good to say that. We haven't released an episode in 2 weeks, and it's been like 3 or 4 weeks since we last recorded. Yeah. So we're happy to be back. We are your average film enjoyers, Trey and Evan. You can be expecting Jagger back next week, hopefully. But we are excited to get into it today. It's going to be a great episode. Today we're finishing up our Carpenter deep dive. It's been a long road, but we're there. We're finishing up our Carpenter deep dive with The Ward, Vampires, and what's the other one?
Masterpiece, Ghost of Mars.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, I completely forgot about that.
So fucking crazy.
Yeah. So we will be discussing those today. And for our IMDb films, we will be discussing Shutter Midland, as I like to call it, and Casino. I couldn't figure out a way to fit Mid-Cino. There we go. So we'll be discussing those as well. Which, yes, it's one of the rare times that me and Evan disagree.
We're disagreeing on both of these movies today. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But we're going to agree hard on a movie next week.
What movie?
Truman Show.
Oh, yeah, that movie's ass.
Speaking of.
So, before we get into it, please follow us, subscribe, do whatever. God, I'm rusty, dude. follow us. Give us all the love you can give. Comment down below what Marvel movie you're most excited for us to do, because we will be starting that next week, our Marvel retrospective. We are quite excited. Again, just a reminder, we will be replying to all comments on the next week's episode. So throw out a comment. It doesn't even have to be related to the episode. Just put one out there. And if it's a question for us, our opinion on something, it doesn't have to be movie related. Just give us some questions. We want to hear from you guys. So yeah, do that. Follow our
underrated movie, dude.
Yeah. Wait, what?
On Marvel Episode 1.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Give us a follow at our HQ. The Average Film Enjoyer. It is run by Evan. Posting stories after every episode. You can find all of our links there. Upcoming episodes next week for the IMDb. We were talking about Akira Kurosawa's Ron and the absolute dog shit film, The Truman Show. No, it's not dog shit. It's just not
overrated.
Good.
It's wildly overrated.
Yeah. And along with that, we'll be starting our Marvel retrospective, which will be Iron Man and
Incredible Hulk.
Yes. That'll be sweet. And then the next week will be The Judgment at Nuremberg. I'm probably saying that wrong.
No, you're saying
and All About Eve, along with what's after that? I think
Captain America and Thor, right?
No, because Captain America isn't till so then that week will be Iron Man 2 and Thor.
One of the best suit-up scenes in the entire MCU in Iron Man.
God, it's so dumb.
The briefcase, it's fucking peak, dude. It's so good. I used to do that shit. Let me tell you, I had a Deal or No Deal thing that I got at the book fair as a kid.
Hell yeah.
Came with a briefcase, and I used to pretend I was Tony Stark, and I would transform with the briefcase.
Hell yeah. Dude, book fairs. That brings back some... Book fairs were the... Did you ever get, the book, magazines where, you would circle the stuff you wanted, and then one day you just show up to school and there's all these new books on your desk, and you're just like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Getting, the A to Z mysteries. Did you ever read those?
Yeah. Scholastic Book Fair was just the best shit. Did you ever get the 39 Clues? This might be a little before your time, but
I think it is.
These were books. They were hardcover mystery books. They would come with you'd open the packet or the first cover up, and you'd rip it open, and there were card packs in there, and you'd get collectible cards with every book. It was so fucking awesome, dude. Shout out to the 39 Clues.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to book fairs, dude.
Yeah, bring them back. I started following this librarian on TikTok, and every day she takes all the books that got returned, and she scans them to see if they're on time, late, or super late, and it sounds like the most boring shit ever, but let me tell you, it has me damn, I kind of want to be a librarian. It's crazy.
Dude, you gotta send that to me.
Yeah, dude, it's such a good time. She's so positive all the time. It just puts a smile on my face. She gets so excited when they get super late books, because she's like, oh, they're back home now.
Yeah.
It's hype. It's fucking hype, dude.
But before we get into discussing films, Evan, how you been? How's life? Besides the impending doom of the Americans.
This will be like an actual conversation because we haven't really talked that much.
We haven't. I've been so busy.
I know.
And then when I'm not busy, I'm like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I want to be by myself.
Yeah, I've been good. It was my birthday on the weekend, so that was fun. Went to the movies.
You need to send me your address so I can.
Oh, shit, yeah. Trey's got a gift for me.
I do.
Yeah, that was fun. We went to the movies. I saw Heretic. Talk about that a little bit. I got a sourdough kit with like fancy baskets and all that shit for baking, which is sick. Very happy about that.
Hell yeah.
Playing games, watching movies. It's officially Christmas time because November 11th is Remembrance Day here in Canada. So
what's Remembrance Day?
It's like Veterans Day. Veteran, is that what they call in the States? It's for the soldiers.
Yeah.
That's yeah. So the moment that ends, because here it's you don't put Christmas shit up until after that. So there were soldiers, like out of respect. November 12th, I listened to Christmas music at work for 8 hours straight, and it was an amazing time. So,
dude,
I love.
Saturday we were jamming to Christmas tunes at work while we were cooking. It was sick.
Love that. I have this playlist on Spotify. It's called Christmas Jazz and Joy, and it's all the Etta James, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra. It's all that type of Christmas music, which is my favorite. The 50s, 60s.
Yeah,
it's fucking awesome. I've just been.
Dude, you know what the best Christmas song is? Little Saint Nick by the Beach Boys.
Ooh.
Or that one by Eagles.
Dude, I heard that for the first time when I was at work. It was on that playlist. I'd never heard that before.
Straight heat, right?
Yeah, good, really good. I always hated... This is such a stupid-ass thing. There's two Christmas songs that make me sad. One I don't like, and the other one makes me sad. You know, in the Christmas song, it's like fun for kids aged from 1 to 92. Why are we stopping at 92? Once you hit 93,
you're not allowed to have fun anymore. Or you can't remember to have fun because you have dementia.
About to drop a steamy hot take. I hate Silent Night. I hate that song.
Yeah.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because the lyric goes, "The child is tender." I don't like that.
That's fucking weird, man.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's a weird ass lyric. I've hated it ever since I was a kid. So anyway,
yeah.
I've been chilling. I've been playing Mass Effect. I was just telling Trey. Leave it in the comments. Who's the best romance in Mass Effect? Because let me tell you, Commander Shepard, my Shepard, very reasonable soldier, but I hate the Asari because the first Asari met. This is one of the races, Trey. The first one I met in the game, she called me a dull stone.
Get roasted.
Yeah, I fucking hate them now. So,
at least you're not playing Elden Ring and getting called maidenless.
Yeah, true. That's crazy. Yeah. Tell me what your favorite Mass Effect is. I've never played them before, so this is my first time playing them. I'm almost done the first game. I'm gonna finish it tonight.
Hell yeah.
How about you? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah, the new COD came out, which me and Evan have just been grinding zombie camos.
I fucking love COD, dude. We're back. We're so back.
Dude, it's so good. I'm currently on, what's this gun? The Model L.
Dude, that gun fucks.
In zombies, it does not.
They buffed the ARs in zombies today. All of them.
I don't know. But then I got the Goblin to do in zombies, and then the AS Val, and I'm done. The AS Val fucking shreds in zombies.
I haven't really done any zombie combos yet.
It's just critical kills, and then...
Yeah. I kind of want to try and do the Easter egg, but I can't do that shit solo. You, me, and Cash need to do it.
What, he's the one in Terminus, or the one in...
Oh, both of them, whatever. Because he likes
Liberty Falls... Well, I at least know how to open the vault.
Okay.
I had to look that up, though.
Yeah. We'll have to squad up soon. Me and Trey haven't played together yet.
Zombies, we haven't.
We're playing different maps.
We are.
In the comments. What's your favorite
What's
map?
the better zombies map?
Terminus?
Because there's
Liberty
a true
Falls.
answer.
Yeah, there sure is, and you're wrong.
Okay, fuck you, dude.
Anyway.
No, I've been playing a lot of COD. I started a rewatch of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and that's the reason I haven't been logging very many movies, because I'm just constantly watching Agents. I forgot how much I love that show. It's not great, but, like, it's good enough, you know, and Phil Coulson is, like, an all-time character. Evan still hasn't watched it.
Yeah. Dude, I started Slow Horses on Apple TV Plus with Gary Oldman. Holy peak.
You know what it's not better than? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I've been watching a lot of that. School. Shout out to the Film Scoop. I played my dad some of the Film Scoop yesterday. I played him the Ryan Gosling ranked episode.
Oh, yeah.
And I forgot they opened that episode with their bit where they're like, it's the fucking Film Scoop. Where they're just like, yeah, and we're motherfucking back, motherfuckers.
I can't watch the new episode. I'm very sad.
Why?
Because it's all Penguin. It's Penguin season 1 review. I've only watched first episode.
I haven't watched any of it.
I watched first episode last night. Because shout out to Soups for immediately posting spoilers from the finale 10 minutes after it ended.
Dude, bro is crazy.
Yeah. He's so bad for... I love Soups, but he's so bad for spoilers. George, too. George posted the final shot of the episode on Twitter.
Yeah.
Love him, but, like, let's go.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm doing good. Evan, movie news this week.
Yeah, we got another... it's been a little bit. We haven't talked about it, but we got some more castings for the Christopher Nolan movie. We got... today... I think it was today. Oh, Jesus. We got Lupita Nyong'o.
Hell yeah.
Yes, dude. That's
Love
such
that.
a great casting. Since then, we also got Tom Holland and Zendaya. Hell yeah, power couple. Let's get that. That's sick.
Are they still dating? There's always, like, rumors that are like, they broke up, you know?
I think they're still dating.
Good for them.
And also, another classic for the homie Christopher Nolan, Anne Hathaway. Big W.
She's
that
great.
movie's gonna be amazing.
She's great.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for this, but we're gonna probably watch party this together. We got another trailer for Secret Level. This is a anthology series coming to Prime in a couple weeks. And every episode, it's like Love, Death, and Robots, is about a different video game. So,
hell yeah.
Let me tell you, the trailer is insane. But the episodes are like Sifu, the fighting game that came out last year, Pac-Man, Mega Man, Destiny, Warhammer 40K. It looks insane. I cannot wait. So that's gonna be sick.
Dude, you know who loves Warhammer?
Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that clip of him on the talk show. And him and the other dude start discussing what races they're running, and they're like,
dude,
"Should we?"
They're
and he's
just,
like, "Yep."
They're just like nerding out. I love it.
Yeah, it makes me so happy how much of a nerd he is. We got another fat Star Wars L, very common. This is from yesterday. A source familiar with Star Wars movie/TV development process has said, quote, Star Wars is a nostalgia-based enterprise, and they are running out of ways to create nostalgia, end quote. Like,
we know!
Is it that hard?
You ran out of ways a long time ago.
Yeah, is it that hard to make sci-fi? Like,
just bring Rian Johnson back in and have him just run Star Wars.
You know what? I'm so disconnected from the Star Wars IP now that, yeah, do it.
One trailer I do want to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the trailer for the Thunderbolts?
I didn't watch it. I heard it. I've seen the first trailer.
Give it to me! Oh my god, we're so back, dude. Literally, just because they're introducing Sentry into the MCU, I'm just like...
We'll see. We'll see.
Are you familiar with the character Sentry, Evan?
No, I have no idea who that is.
Imagine if Superman, the same powers. Imagine if Superman was a schizophrenic alcoholic drug addict.
Hell yeah. That sounds sick.
Named Bob.
Yeah, that's... Oh my god.
So I saw the trailer for that, and I'm fucking amped. And I saw the... And maybe it's the fact that I've just been rewatching Marvel movies that I'm like, kind of like, are we back?
Yeah. You know what?
And I finally saw the trailer for the new Captain America. What, you don't... I was like... I was like...
Fucking suck. I haven't watched the new trailer, but the first trailer was horrific.
I watched the trailer and I was like, this looks kind of fire.
The visuals are so bad, dude.
Dude, just watch the new trailer.
Okay, I'll watch the new trailer. I'm both hopeful and scared that this Marvel rewatch is either going to make me love Marvel again or make me hate it even more.
Dude, it's going to make you love Marvel again. Because we're exactly the same, bro. And it's happening to me.
I miss being excited about superhero movies because DC is not pumping them out as much as they need to. You know, first off, I just need to say this. Fire Andy Muschietti on Brave and Bold. Get somebody else.
Bro doesn't know how to direct anything but horror.
Yeah. Make him make another, I don't know. He made one of the It movies, didn't he?
He made both of them.
I thought Cary Fukunaga made the first one.
No, Andy Muschietti made both of them.
Oh. Maybe the Cary guy. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Yeah, it's sick. Anyway. Oh, yeah, you're right.
And It Chapter 2 is also sick.
Yeah, it's too long and the ending is stupid, but... Shout out to Mama. Mama's pretty cool. That's a cool movie. Anyway, I'm excited to be excited about superheroes again. The Penguin episode 1 was amazing. I know I'm, like, super late to it, but... I made the stupid decision to wait till it was fully out to watch it. But yeah, episode 1 was insane. So yeah, I'm excited to be I'm ready for more superhero movies. Fantastic Four, we'll see. I hope it's good. Yeah.
Any other movie news?
There was one other thing. This is crazy. Airbnb and Paramount are teaming up for a gladiator experience where a select few guests can attend and battle in the Roman Colosseum. What?
So, Evan, we're going to Italy, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's insane.
Me, you, and Beth.
Oh yeah, that'd be crazy. We'll throw down. Yeah.
That is the only acceptable way that I'd go with you two to elope as a third wheel, is if you told me we could go battle like gladiators in the Roman Colosseum.
Yeah. From
that would be like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. So that's pretty sick. Yeah. There's probably movie news from the other weeks that I'm missing, but...
Yeah. Thunderbolts look sick. That's our big takeaway. Have you watched the trailer for Thunderbolts?
Saw the first trailer, but not the new one.
Are you thinking of Captain America, New World Order?
There's 2 trailers for Thunderbolts.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Well, dude, Bucky...
Maybe you got duped on the first trailer.
I would love to see you get duped instead of me getting duped. Dude, Bucky with his long hair... Yeah. Sebastian Stan awakens things inside of me.
Yeah.
Bro is just a hot piece of ass.
Let me tell you, Trey, if you want to see his penis, watch A Different Man. Because he busted the dick out of it. Talk about that one a little later.
Dude, speaking of hot guys, when are you going to watch Downton Abbey?
I know, dude, I want to, but...
Dan Stevens is literally the lead.
Yeah. I need to stop making excuses. I don't have a good excuse.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll watch it soon. Yeah. We need to use that segue more, speaking of hot guys. That's good shit right there.
Speaking of hot guys,
let's get into the 2024 movie releases that I'm going to
Speaking of hot guys, Conclave starring Stanley Tucci.
Yeah, the Tooch.
We love the Tooch. Evan, take it away with our 2024 releases.
I've got a few here to talk about. I haven't logged one, but I'm going to log it soon. I watched Conclave. I don't really talk about this a lot, but I love movies about either faith, religion, questioning, like, the whole thing. It's so interesting to me. I fucking love seeing the inner workings of it. That's why I love the Da Vinci Code so much. Like, that's just my shit. So, no surprise, Conclave is my shit. I gave it a 4.5, maybe a 5. I want to watch it again. It's so entertaining. The performances are fucking peak. It's kind of funny. It's like watching Mean Girls at times because all these bishops are just petty and like fucking each other over. It's awesome. The ending is great. Score is peak. Ray Fiennes definitely a lock for a nomination. I hope Stanley Tucci gets a nomination for Best Supporting Actor because he's amazing. If you ever wanted to live out your dream of seeing a bishop rip a vape in the Vatican conclave, you can see that here. Yeah, Conclave's amazing. I loved it. I'm a bit higher than most people. I was talking to Cash about it because he hated it. Or he didn't hate it. He gave it a 2-star. He thought it was super boring. And so did Alex. Both of them gave it 2 stars.
What did Remy give it, though?
Let's see. I think he gave it a 4.
Yeah, so it's good.
Yeah.
Dude, you and him have become like my, like... I don't really care about anybody else's ratings. I'm just like, okay, what did Remy and Evan give it?
Yeah, damn. Remy gave Gladiator 2 a 4-star just now, so that's pretty good. Because it's coming out like 2 weeks early in the UK. Anyway, yeah. If you're interested at all in that religious politics, you're gonna love this movie. It's not as good as All Quiet on the Western Front, same director.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fucking awesome. Go watch it. Let's see here. Next up, 2024. I went to go see Heretic. Again, another movie talking about religion and what's the right religion? Is there one true one? This movie, dude, this was my fucking shit. Oh my god, this movie is so entertaining. Hugh Grant has a monologue in this movie that is one of my favorite scenes of the year. He name drops Radiohead. He does a Jar Jar Binks impression. It's
dude, crazy. I saw that scene, and then because The Air That I Breathe by the Hollies is like one of my all-time favorite songs.
Oh, really?
And I was listening to it today, and I'm like, holy shit, it does sound like Creep.
Yeah. So I'll give like very mild spoilers just because I want to talk about how amazing that scene is. The premise for this movie is that 2 Mormons, missionaries, go to his house to try and baptize him, and he is a man very stricken by what religion is right. And this scene comes up, and he's talking about iteration and things iterating on each other. You know, the religious story is told each story is similar, that kind of thing. He's talking about Radiohead making Creep similar to The Air That I Breathe, and then Lana Del Rey did it again, and Monopoly ripped off a board game, and all this shit. It is such a good fucking scene. Oh my god, I could watch it a million times over. I loved it. The first half is definitely better than the second half. The second half gets into some more generic horror and psychological thriller stuff, but I gave it a 4.5. It's one of my favorites of the year. I really, really loved it. Next day, I watched A Different Man. Jagger adores this movie. He has it at like 100 out of 100, I think. 99 out of 100. I don't like it as much as he does. I enjoyed it. It doesn't really have anything new to say, but it's really well performed. There's some cool, not body horror, but like light body horror. Sebastian Stan's great, and pull up his name. Adam Pearson as Oswald. Amazing. He was so good. It was a good time. I gave it a 4-star.
Hell yeah.
And then my last 2024 release to talk about is Magpie. I watched this yesterday. This is with Daisy Ridley. Um,
Okay.
a couple's lives are thrown into disarray when their daughter is cast opposite a controversial major movie star. It's hard to talk about this one without going into the spoilers, so I'll keep it pretty quick. This is a really, really good time. Like, it's kind of a thriller family drama. Um, yeah, I really don't want to say much, but I give this a 4 star, and it's 90 minutes, so like 82 with credits. Like, it's really entertaining. The ending's great. It's pretty predictable, but the performances are good, and it's really satisfying. I would highly recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah, really good. Better than I was expecting. Because yeah, I only had one other person on my follower list who had seen it, and he really liked it, and I saw that it hit streaming. So yeah, go watch that. It was a good time.
Where is it streaming?
I don't know. I watched it on the Seven Seas,
Oh, gotcha,
but
gotcha.
it's in HD. But I think it's out to rent. But I would have paid for it like happily. I really enjoyed it. I want to show it to Beth because it's like a really easy watch, and
what genre is it?
it's like a family thriller. I'll like go a little bit more into the plot. Like, um, yeah, Daisy Ridley is married to this guy, and he's kind of a douchebag. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and their daughter gets cast in a movie that he like wrote the book about, and the husband is kind of like wants to fuck the movie star, like the lead in the movie. So there's like
Okay.
this cheating aspect to it. That's what I'll leave it at. But yeah, it's like 85 minutes. Really, really good time. I'd highly recommend it.
Hell yeah.
Um, yeah. So really good 2024's. Oh, lastly, I haven't logged it yet. I watched Amelia Perez today. Hit Netflix. Starring Zoe Saldana and
I've heard it's real stinky.
Selena Gomez. Yeah, it's a weird one. It's a melodramatic, like telenova crime thriller musical about a kingpin who gets a sex change to become a woman, to both like live her life out and escape all the crimes she's done. It's a weird one. I don't think it handles its themes very well, and the musical numbers come out of nowhere every time they show up. It's really odd. There's some good choreography. Zoe Saldana has a really well choreographed scene. Um, I don't think it's very good, but I didn't like hate my time watching it. Selena Gomez, I love her, so
Yeah.
she's innocent. Zoe Saldana, definitely innocent. I don't know. The script is really weird. I don't know if I'd say it's worth watching. Like,
Mm-hmm.
this clip's going mega viral on Twitter today. The like first off, the trans thing. I mean, TV Glow is one of my favorite movies. That does not bother me. But the way they handle it is just so weird. There's a song right near the beginning because the Kingpin hires Zoe Saldana. She's a lawyer to find uh, a doctor to perform a sex change, and Zoe Saldana's at this doctor's office, and the doctor's like, man to woman, woman to man, penis to vagina, vagina to penis. It's like really weird. Yeah, I'll send you the clip. It's really odd. So the script is pretty bad, but I don't know. It's fine. I'm probably gonna give it a 2.5. Very mediocre. So, but I mean, this movie fucking went crazy at Cannes. It won a bunch of awards. Like Zoe Saldana won Best Actress, I think,
Whoa.
and she's really good in it. But like, I don't know. It's not. Yeah, I don't know. I want to talk to other people about it who have seen it. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it has a 3.5 on Letterboxd, but my friend's average is a 2.
Okay.
Like Ryan gave it a 1 star, Oscar gave it a 1.5 stars, Josiah gave it a 1.5 stars, George gave it a 1, Sophie gave it a 2. I don't know if you, and like Remy gave it a 3.5, which I don't know. maybe he's right. It's yeah. Performances are good, script bad.
So
All right.
that is our 2024 releases for this week. Evan, why don't you take it with your watch list for the week?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the full 3 weeks, but there's a couple I want to shout out. Going back to October 27th, I have to shout out New York Minute, starring Mary-Kate and Ashley, the Olsen twins. This movie is fucking insane, guys. You have to watch it. It's on Crave in Canada. This movie is it stars Andy Richter. And if you don't know who that is, that was Conan
Yeah.
O'Brien's like co-host.
Yep.
Um and he works for the Chinese mafia, and the entire movie he does an extremely overdone Chinese accent that is horrifically racist. It's insane. It's fucking insane. I did not believe, like, my review for this movie says if you describe this movie to somebody, they wouldn't believe you. It's insane. So watch
What
that
year did
shit.
this come out?
This is 2004. Absolute peak. So
Oh
fucking
my
funny.
God.
Yeah, really really fun. The movie is about one of, I don't know the difference between the two Olsen twins, but one of them is this like goody two shoes, and she's giving a speech like valedictorian or some shit, and the other one is this girl who always skips school. She's got like a fax machine with all the illness reports so that she can just fake going to school or like fake being sick. And Eugene Levy plays this like school cop who is hunting down kids who skip school, and he's like a fucking assassin when it comes to tracking down this girl. It's really
Oh my
funny, but
God, this sounds
she
incredible.
is trying to get, just wait, it gets better. She is skipping school to try and be in a Simple Plan music video. So she is trekking across New York to go to a Simple Plan music video because she loves Simple Plan, and she's in
Yeah.
her own punk band. It was sick. Watch that shit. Really
This
good.
sounds very early 2000s.
It's so early 2000s. Oh my god, it's such a good time. Um, Another one I want to shout out from October before I get into November is Unsane. This is a Steven Soderbergh movie starring Claire Foy, who she's been in a lot of stuff. She's in another movie I'm going to talk about, but the movie is about this girl who she works in a bank, and she gets involuntarily committed to an insane asylum, like a mental hospital, because she has a stalker, a very aggressive stalker who has followed her for a long time, and then you find out that he works, or he is like he's gotten hired at this mental hospital. This movie's terrifying. It is so tense. It's shot on an iPhone 7. It's an older movie, so it was like the new iPhone at the time, but the entire movie is shot on an iPhone. It's fucking amazing. I saw it in theaters when it first came out, and yeah, I think it's so good. So watch that shit. Okay. There's some peak here that I want to touch on. I'll be quick though. I'm glad that you agree with me because I had The Nightmare Before Christmas gassed up to me as one of the best like animated or stop motion movies ever. It's fine. 3.5. Low 3.5. I saw you had it at 3. Like,
yeah, it's okay.
Dude, Corpse Bride obliterates this movie.
I've never seen Corpse Bride.
It was good, but like I just had it so blown out of proportion for me. So, yeah, I'm gonna save that one. I watched JFK the day of the election.
Yeah.
Or the day before the election, which was crazy. Absolute peak though. Sick ass movie. Ryan recommended me, because I always go to him for movie recs because he gets me. He recommended me A Summer's Tale, and the best way I can describe this movie is if you watched like Before Sunrise, but made the main character a fucking idiot that doesn't know how to choose the right person. It's amazing. I adored it. It's got that like Linklater vibe where it's lots of walking conversations, life, love. Yeah, really, really loved it.
Hell yeah.
5 stars for that. And then in the last week, it's been a slow week. My dad was visiting, so I didn't watch as many movies. I rewatched First Man, Damien Chazelle's movie.
Yeah.
This is like one of the most slept on movies of the like 2010s. It's so fucking good. I'm a sucker for space and space exploration and biopics. I was really craving one of those movies. Like it was when you said you watched Hidden Figures, and I wanted to watch something like that where it's like people coming together, this biopic to achieve this big human like achievement. So
Yeah.
I rewatched First
But more
Man.
like
Uh,
midden
really?
figures.
Damn.
I mean, it's super whitewashed and like
Okay,
has the whole
gotcha.
white savior trope, which isn't great. So
Yeah, gotcha. I do want to see it, but that makes sense. I think First Man is as good as Whiplash. I think it's as good as La La Land, maybe better than both of them. Who knows? I think the score of First Man is better than Whiplash's score. The Landing is one of Justin Hurwitz's best songs, up there with Babylon. It's fucking insane. Um, this movie is so slept on. The pacing is insane. The whole moon landing sequence is just out of this world. Gosling is going crazy. Kyle Chan, like the cast is just man shit, and also woman shit because Claire Foy is amazing in this. But you've got Ryan Gosling, Jason Clarke, Kyle Chandler, Christopher Abbott, Kieran Hines, Shea Wingham. Like, dude, let's fucking go. That's sick. It's amazing. Went through all those. The trailer for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning came out, and I have not seen Dead Reckoning Part 1. I missed it in theaters, and then I never watched it because I was like, fuck, I should have watched that in theaters.
let me sum it up for you.
Don't
Tom
spoil
Cruise
it.
runs.
Okay. I don't know if you know this about me, Trey, but I fucking love Mission Impossible. So I decided
That's
that I would.
unfortunate. You know what's
Oh
better
no.
than
Oh
any
no.
Mission Impossible? James Bond.
Okay, well, there. Why can't two goats coexist? You know what I mean?
They just can't, dude. Say hi to Beth for me.
Trey says hi. I heard you. She peeked her head through the door and said, "Here's Johnny." Like, it was really creepy. I loved it.
Yeah. That's called being a good girlfriend, dude.
Yeah. um. Yeah, Trey, you're pulling at my heartstrings here because, like, I love James Bond. You know what I mean? Like,
We both do.
I have Goldfinger at a 5 star.
I know. That's my next one
Dude,
that
it's
I
so
need to
fucking good.
watch.
So, I go to Bond when I want to see the sexy suave man just do that. I go to, or like the Daniel Craig James Bonds kind of hit that Ethan Hunt vibe, where it's like a bit more modern, and it's. Wait, do you like actually not like Mission Impossible? We've never talked about this.
I've really only seen the first one, and I thought it was fine.
Okay, well, we'll do something about that. We'll do a Mission Impossible deep dive at some point. Anyway, so I was like, I'm gonna rewatch the series and then watch Dead Reckoning before I watch this trailer. So yesterday, I watched the first 2 Mission Impossible movies and then half of the third one, and then I watched the Penguin. Mission Impossible 1 is, dude, my review sounds so sus. It's oozing Brian De Palma juice. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds disgusting, but it's that insanely stylistic camera. The score is so fucking good. It's out of this world. The camera work is just insane. There's split diopters everywhere. The way they frame the faces, it's like downs and ups and sides. Dude, it's so fucking awesome. I gave it a 3.5 the first time I saw it, outside of being a kid, because I saw it when I was a kid, but the first time I watched it on Letterboxd, 3.5. Raised it to a 4.5. This movie's fucking amazing. Then I watched Mission Impossible 2. Kind of hated on. It's not as good. It's fine. It's pretty boring at times. But, yeah. Good time. John Woo cooked on the opening.
Dude, John Woo always cooks.
Yeah.
There's never a moment where John Woo is not cooking.
Yeah. And then I'll give my review now, and I'll give my review again next week. Mission Impossible 3 is a 5-star action movie. J.J. Abrams went sicko mode with this fucking movie. Philip Seymour Hoffman is insane as Davian Owens. Dude, he is so fucking good at the villain. Like, Trey, just watch the opening scene, and you'll be like, I'm in. It's amazing, dude. It's so
Well,
good.
I gotta watch the first two first.
You can skip the second one. Nothing happens
I
yet.
can't do that.
I know you can't, but let me tell you, Mission Impossible 3 you will love. And you get the introduction of Simon Pegg as Benji. It's amazing. It's so good, dude. Yeah,
Dude,
one of the best villains of the series.
Anytime Simon Pegg is in a movie, I'm game.
Yeah, you get the team, Ving Rhames, obviously. Luther, the GOAT. You get Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. I don't know if you have seen him in anything, but he's great. Kerry Russell is in it briefly. Michelle Monaghan as Ethan's wife. She's great. It's so good, dude. And you also get Maggie Q. Dude. Sick ass movie. Fucking love Mission Impossible 3. So slept on.
Hell yeah.
And then lastly, before I hand it off, I watched The Royal Tenenbaums for the first time. And I am a Wes Anderson fan. I used to be a Wes Anderson hater, and then I woke up. This might be my favorite.
How can you be a Wes Anderson hater? That's crazy.
Okay, here's the thing, Trey. When I was a kid, I wanted to be different than my brother, and my brother glazed the fuck out of Wes Anderson, so I was like, oh, I gotta hate Wes Anderson. That was stupid.
That's so valid.
Yeah, I know. He was like, oh my god, Moonrise Kingdom is the best movie of all time. Grand Budapest Hotel is the best movie of all time. I was like, those movies
you're like, no,
suck.
it's ass.
It's ass. And then I rewatched them as an adult.
And you're like, oh shit, this shit rips.
Fantastic Mr. Fox is one of the funniest movies of all time. Like, yeah.
Dude,
Royal
so
Tenenbaums, this is like one of the best depictions of family drama and mental health and trying to live up to expectations. It's kind of a depressing movie, but it's so heartwarming and real. The cast is insane. Gene Hackman, Angelica Houston, Ben Stiller, Gwyneth Paltrow, Luke Wilson, Owen Wilson, Bill Murray, Danny Glover, Alec Baldwin. It is so good, dude. I gave it a 5-star. It's genuinely one of my favorites. Might be my favorite Wes Anderson. It's in contention. Because 1 and 2 are tied at Budapest Hotel and Fantastic Mr. Fox. But yeah, watch this movie if you haven't seen it. It's fucking amazing. Alright, I'm done yapping.
Alright. Let me pause this shit.
What round are you on?
Dude, I love that you knew. I think I'm on like 15.
Hell yeah. Of course I know.
I'm about to get gold on the Model L.
Yeah.
I'm pulling out my letterbox. Alright. Starting out. Fried green tomatoes. Kathy Bates. Jessica Tandy. Mary Louise Parker. And Mary Stuart Masterson. Real good. Really sweet. About female friendships and relationships. Really enjoyed.
My mom loves that movie.
Dude, it's a total mom movie.
Yeah. I've seen scenes of it.
After that, I rewatched Avengers: Age of Ultron. Ultron is my number 2 favorite Marvel villain. And no, Thanos is not number 1. Thanos is number 4. Can you guess who number 1 is? I've told you this.
I'm trying to think. Well, now I'm thinking it's a sleeper pick.
Well, Age of Ultron, fucking peak, brother. James
Um,
Spader giving one of the greatest voice
yeah,
performances of all time.
he's great. I'm excited to rewatch it. I've only seen it once, and that was, I don't
Yeah.
know, 10, 15 years ago. Whoever knows. Um, well, now I'm doubting that Loki's number one.
No,
Hold on.
Loki, I don't think is even in my top five.
I know that you love, uh, I don't remember the character's name, but Guy Pearce from Iron Man 3.
No, he's not in my. He's probably not even in my top seven. I like him as a villain, but
You
like,
like the Mandarin too. I'm just trying to think. I know you glaze Iron Man 3 for its villains.
no, I hate the Mandarin. I hate what they did to the Mandarin. I love Trevor Slattery.
Okay. Well, I
Do
don't
you want a
know.
hint?
Yeah, give me a hint.
It's a Marvel movie that historically we have disagreed on, and Jagger agrees with me on how peak it is.
Oh God. Well, that's a few of them. Okay, let's see here.
And I'll wipe some off for you.
Is it a newer? Yeah.
Number three is Vulture from Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Okay.
Michael Keaton
I
as
like
Vulture.
that.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro cooked. And then number four is Thanos. And then number five is probably the High Evolutionary from Guardians 3.
Spit. That's a great pull. Okay, is it a newer or an older Marvel movie?
Phase 3.
Okay.
So it's pre-Infinity War.
Yeah. Okay. I need to pull up the letter because I want to try and guess it, but also like I don't know the.
Here, you think about it. I'll keep going through
Yeah, keep going.
watch list. After that, I watched Saw 5. It was okay. Cool kills. That's
Dude.
about it.
The fucking arm, the shot of the arm. That's
Well,
part.
and the laser. That shit was
That's-
crazy.
That's Jigsaw.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Saw 5. Which one was
Saw
this?
5 is the one where it's like all the traps with the like 6 different people in the same room, and it's like they
Oh!
one by one.
Yeah, yeah. This shit was mid.
Dude, it's such a boring movie, but the traps are great.
Yeah. And then I watched Kramer versus Kramer for the first time. Fucking immaculate. Might be one of my new all-time favorite movies. Watched Michael Haneke's Funny Games, but the American version, and I thought it was pretty good. It's still great. Tim Roth and Naomi Watts just cooking. Do you have any ideas yet?
Okay, I've narrowed it down to 2 movies, and one of them I will agree with, and the other one I'm gonna be shocked. Okay, is it Talos?
Talos.
Ben Mendelsohn from Captain Marvel?
No, but
Okay.
Ben Mendelsohn cooked in that movie.
Okay. Okay, no, we agree on that one. I love Far From Home. I don't remember who the villain is in
Farther back. It's like right around Guardians 2. And he was also made an appearance as a side character in one of the TV shows. Oh wait, but you haven't he's in a TV show that you haven't seen. I'll give you another hint. He doesn't have any superpowers.
Well, I'm assuming. Oh, I know what it is. It's Zemo.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Daniel Bruhl.
Yeah.
Best
dude,
villain in the MCU.
That's not ridiculous.
Right? Because you hate Civil War,
I
right?
don't hate it. I've only seen it once, and I didn't like it when I saw it in theaters. But that was a long
Well,
time ago.
you're gonna like it now. Because
Let me
it's
tell
so good.
We were just talking about how I was a stupid kid, so.
Yeah. Dude, Civil War, man. Holy fuck, what a
It's
film.
been 9 years since I've seen it, so.
Yeah. And then after Funny Games, I watch You're Next. Another Adam Wingard masterpiece.
What a fucking movie, dude.
Dude, what a fucking director. Adam Wingard is such a Chad. His movies just go so hard.
Dude, I showed that movie to Beth Trey, and she loves female empowerment movies. And
yeah.
she fucking loved You're Next.
Hell yeah. Well, I have a movie for you if she loves female empowerment. That's like what one of my classes is about, is U.S. women and gender, history through film. And then after that, I finished rereading Order of the Phoenix. So I rewatched the movie for the 5th time this year. Order of the Phoenix is excellent. Imelda Staunton, who plays Dolores Umbridge.
You call her something different than I call her.
Yeah, I know, Evan. We're not going to say that on the podcast.
Yeah, dude, she's so good.
She is so good.
You said I have a movie for you, but you didn't tell me what the movie was.
I know, I'm coming up to it. Can you be patient?
Okay, sorry.
And then I watched for the first time Independence Day Resurgence, which is the second Independence Day. Boy, was that stinky, and not in a fun way.
I saw that in IMAX with my dad, and we both were just like, God, what a shit movie. I mean, like...
Yeah.
The IMAX gives you a little boost, but
not
enough.
Then I decided to give our boy Roland Emmerich another chance, and I watched Moonfall. I don't know if you've seen this.
I sure have, Trey.
Dude, such dog shit, but it is so enjoyable.
I almost gave it 5 stars for the scene where the tree fell on the lady, and they're like, the moon will help us, and the moon flies right over and reduces the gravity so the tree goes away. What a fucking peak motion picture. And then the whole insane AI...
Like, the moon is, like, not real.
This is that one, right? With the weird alien... Yeah, dude, insane third act. Absolutely.
Dude, it was so good.
I fucking love Moonfall. I saw you
it was so dumb.
Discord about this. Just so you know, I also love Moonfall. Moonfall's fucking hilarious movie. It's so funny.
Yeah, and it stars our GOAT, Patrick Wilson.
Yeah.
Who I just want to hang out with him. He seems like he'd just be a cool dude to hang out with.
Yeah. I'm also still mad about having to watch Patrick Wilson's sex scene. It's the only bad part of Watchmen.
Yeah, that was weird.
He's like a father figure, dude. I just want to hang out with him.
I don't want to see my dad have sex.
Yeah.
And then I rewatched National Treasure: Book of Secrets.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, it just takes everything from the first one and just like maxes it out.
It's such a good time.
The scene where he said, it's like how in the first movie where he's like, I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. The scene where he goes, I'm gonna kidnap the president is just so dumb.
Yeah, it's such a good time, man.
And Ed Harris.
We love
Ed Harris. Dude, twins.
Yeah.
This is why we're best friends.
Yeah. I love Justin Bartha as the sidekick, Riley. He's so good.
Dude, he is... The comedic relief there is just so good.
There's that National Treasure TV series on Disney Plus, and I'll never watch it. You know why?
Because Nick Cage isn't in it.
Benjamin Franklin Gates is not in it.
Yep.
The GOAT.
Dude, and Bruce Greenwood plays the president, and I feel like he plays the president in, like, everything.
I love Bruce Greenwood, dude. Because, like, he's the father figure commander in Star Trek, which I love. He's the GOAT in iRobot. Yeah, fucking peak. Have you seen the Star Trek remakes?
No.
Oh my god, Trey, you gotta watch them.
Dude, and Diane Kruger is in
Yeah.
both National Treasures.
Also,
You want to talk about movies that make the fellas feel things, or actors or actresses? Diane Kruger. Oh, boy.
hell yeah. I just need to say this to sell you even more. Do you know who directed Mission Impossible 3?
Who?
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, I know. You said that earlier.
And he also directed the Star Trek remakes. And he made Super 8, which we love.
Yeah, Super 8 is maybe
And-
one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yeah. So,
Super 8 is better than Stranger Things. Stranger
that's
Things
not
is
ridiculous. That's not
is a-
ridiculous.
Stranger Things is a rip-off of Super 8. Sorry, I gotta reset the pause timer on zombies. Then after that, I watched It's a Wonderful Life for the first time. Man, our boy Jimmy Stewart just is the best,
I need
except
to watch this.
when the movie is super sexist. But other than the sexism,
Oh.
it's pretty good. Made me feel all warm inside.
This is a Christmas movie, right?
Yeah,
I'll watch
had
it.
to watch it for school though.
Yeah.
And then I watched The Color Purple for school, Steven Spielberg's movie. Doesn't hold up on rewatch. This movie is stinky.
Oh.
Then, this is the one I mentioned earlier, The Joy Luck Club. Very good. Very, very good. You should watch this with Beth. It's all about mother-daughter relationships and female companionship and the sisterhood. And my review says the shitty things women go through, the movie.
Damn. Nice.
And then I watched the Alfred Hitchcock movie Shadow of a Doubt. And that was pretty peak.
Hell yeah. Sick. Was that it?
Yeah. Yeah. You want to lead us off into John
Let's-
Carpenter?
Yeah,
land?
let's bust through John Carpenter. Me and Trey watched these movies 3 weeks ago. Carpenter was ready to fucking hang up the boots, hang up the gloves by the end. So, are these movies good? Maybe some of them. Are they entertaining? Fuck yeah, they are. Because we watched. I'm gonna start with the best one, Vampires. Did you end up watching this?
I don't think I did. I think it just kind of slipped my mind.
Dude, this movie rocks. This is James Woods. They're hunting vampires. No surprise there. It's horny.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of creepy, sexual creepy. The gore is great. It is so fucking crazy. This is such a little hidden gem. Like I don't follow a lot of people that have seen it, but everyone who's seen it, 3.5, that's right where I was. I had a really, really good time with this one. It's silly. Like I'm not gonna have a lot to say about these Carpenter movies, but Vampires is fun. Like I rented it and I'm happy I did because it was worth the $5, whatever. Good time. I'm excited. I'll probably nag you to watch it at some point.
Yeah, you usually do.
Yeah. After that, let's talk about Ghost of Mars. But first,
Boy, oh boy.
I need
What
to
a
tell you-
masterpiece.
I need to tell you about my experience watching this movie because I did not want to pay for this movie. And it is not on any pirating platform. There is
It's
a
on
version...
Tubi.
It's not on Tubi in Canada.
Oh, damn.
So
I guess
can
it
either
sucks
pay-
to be Canadian again.
Oh yeah. You want to go back
Yeah.
to the start of this episode?
Dude, I can't even say that anymore. I would love to be Canadian right now.
Don't worry, we're fucked next year. We're fucked next year. And then we'll be
Why?
fucked together. Oh, the election's next year, and we have a very Trump-like person that's running.
Justin Trudeau?
No, it's not Justin Trudeau. We love Justin Trudeau.
What?
We hate Pierre Poilievre. Fuck that guy.
I thought Justin Trudeau was like running the country into the ground.
No, he's a good guy. We like Trudeau. We hate Pierre Polyev because he hates trans people, and
Oh yeah, that sucks. That guy is the worst.
He just hates economic regulation. He's bad. Anyway, we don't need to get into it. Fuck
Yeah.
Pierre Polyev. Trans rights are human rights. We don't gotta say it. Anyway, I didn't want to pay $7 for Ghost of Mars, so I watched it on YouTube. And the version of it on YouTube was very clearly a TV movie edited version of it.
Oh my gosh.
The credits rolled 4 times while I watched this movie. The way this fucking YouTube video is edited, sentences would end mid-sentence. It would jump around back and forth through the story. I almost called you to be like, is this what the movie is supposed to be like? And then I scrolled down in the comments like, this is fucked up. But I just want to say that the way I watched this movie is very emblematic of what the movie is itself, because this is a terrible movie that is so stupid. Jason Statham is weird here.
Dude, just a fucking horn dog.
Yeah, Ice Cube is absolute Chad in this shit.
He has, in this movie, he has the emotional range of a rock.
Yeah. Pam Grier, fucking awesome. It's ridiculous.
Dude, and the metal music just coming out of nowhere, just like... I was just like, fuck yeah, John.
If this is on TV, or you can watch this for free in a better way than I watched it, 100% worth watching, because it's ridiculous and it's really funny. It's like if Escape from LA, take the ridiculousness from that, like crank it up like 50%, but take all the good qualities away.
Yeah.
That's Ghost of Mars. It's terrible, but it's pretty entertaining.
Hell yeah.
The Ward final John Carpenter.
Yeah,
movie.
when you realize your goat is washed.
Yeah.
The
This was
first
not as bad as I expected.
The first Carpenter movie that isn't that fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It's like, it's really serious, but it's not good enough to warrant it being that serious.
Exactly.
Like, Amber Heard isn't a great actress, so it's whatever. There is a fucking lobotomy scene in this movie that had my skin crawling, though.
Yeah. Well,
some of
and
the
scene
horror...
where she gets like, the girl basically gets cooked.
Yeah. Yes. There's some pretty cool body horror in here, but it's not like overly boring because it's a pretty short movie. It's 88 minutes with credits.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just very bland. But there's some fucking... I gave it a 2.5 because the body horror was pretty fucking awesome. I had a good time with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It wasn't as bad as I expected. I was expecting way worse. I hope John Carpenter doesn't end his filmography with this. I doubt he'll make another movie, but I sure hope he does. Yeah. He has that like short film thing. Or it's not a short film. The Suburban Screams, but we're not watching that because it's like 6 hours long. Might check that out. But yeah. Do you have a ranking?
I don't.
Okay. I'm gonna go through mine really quick. And Elvis, I didn't watch Elvis. I will. But so I just have 19 on here. God damn. Okay. Starting at the bottom. The Ward. Number 18, Ghost of Mars. Actually, I might switch this. Number 18, The Memoirs of an Invisible Man. I thought it wasn't very good. Number 17, Ghost of Mars. Number 16, The Ward. I thought The Ward was pretty fine. Or wait. Oh no, Vampire, sorry. I just added the last three to my list, so they're just sitting at the bottom, and it's fucking with my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 16, Vampires. Number 15, Dark Star. Number 14, They Live. I
What?
know.
That low?
I didn't
Oh,
rewatch it for the series though.
Evan, I'm disappointed in you.
I know. And now we get into some real peak because at number 13, I have Someone's Watching Me, and I love this movie. So that should just say how peak a director it is.
Straight heat.
It's such a good time. It's such a good time. It's so much
Yeah.
fun. It's like Rear Window, but like just reverse it and make it even like just kind of weird. It's fucking awesome. Number 12, Halloween. Get fucked. This movie is so overrated.
It is. It's good, but it's not like amazing.
Yeah. Number 11, The Fog. The score carries this movie, and there's some pretty entertaining scenes. It's nothing crazy. That's a 4-star. Number 10, Starman. Just a delight. Number 9, Christine, the gas station scene. Top 10 Carpenter scenes. It's fucking awesome. I like Christine a lot more than you do, but yeah, really awesome. Number 8, Big Trouble in Little China. Insane movie. Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Such a fun time. Number 7, Assault on Precinct 13.
Straight heat, bro.
Yeah, absolute heat. We're in the 4.5s now. He's got 7, 4.5 or higher. Like, this guy's the fucking goat. Number 6, Prince of Darkness. This movie rips. Oh my god, and it's so funny. It is absolutely hysterical. Number 5, Body Bags. What a fucking heater this movie is. Please watch this movie.
Yeah.
We glazed it as hard as we could, but like
We really did.
we need to glaze it more. It's so good. Number 4, Escape from LA. Number 3, Escape from New York. These two, like, depending on what mood I'm in, I could switch them. They're both sick. Snake Plissken's the GOAT. Also, shout out 23rd anniversary of Metal Gear Solid 2. Iroquois Pliskin, the GOAT. He's in that, based off Snake Plissken.
Hell yeah.
Number 2, In the Mouth of Madness. I've said it before. I'll say it again. This is just such a good movie, dude. I love this movie so much. It's not even funny. And then number 1, The Thing.
Yeah, in its rightful place.
Second favorite horror movie of all time. It's a masterpiece. It's just...
What's number
so
1
perfect.
for you again?
Oh, Texas Chainsaw.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing will ever change that. I would be shocked if anything changed that. Texas Chainsaw, it's just a masterpiece.
Bro, just wait till you watch Haunt. No, I'm playing.
I do want to watch it though because I loved Heretic and it's the same director.
Yeah. Well, I think they're brothers.
Yeah, they both worked on both.
Yeah. Haunt is... God, that movie is so fun.
Yeah. Carpenter, he's a GOAT, like, honestly.
Truly.
This is...
He's just the GOAT if you just want to have, like, a fun time.
Yeah. Like, we did a Nolan deep dive, and this was more entertaining.
Yes.
Because
Agreed.
Nolan movies, sometimes they're pretty serious. Like, the most fun Christopher Nolan movie is Tenet.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of seriousness.
People who still ask me about Tenet, I tell them what you told me. The more you try to think about it, the more confusing it gets.
Yeah. Like, just they say it at the very start of the movie. Don't try to think, don't try to explain it. Just feel it.
Mm-hmm.
He ordered his
maybe
hot sauce
I'll
an hour
rewatch
ago.
Tenet tonight.
Trey, he ordered his hot sauce an hour ago. Like,
He did. Get the man his hot sauce.
yeah. Do you follow the protagonist ordered his hot sauce an hour ago on Twitter?
No.
He just makes memes about that. He follows me back. It's a very big honor. But yeah, Carpenter, like, there's no bad movies here except for Ghost of Mars. Like, the least fun one is the Invisible Man one, and the rest are just like...
And that one is still, like, an enjoyable time.
Yeah, he's such a god tier fucking director, man. Like,
Yeah.
I love him so much. And
people who are like, no, John Carpenter just makes, like, dumb horror movies. Get your head out of your ass, alright?
Yeah. You think he's only made Halloween? Like, get the fuck out of here. Watch more movies.
Yeah.
This has been such a joy of a deep dive. Like,
This might be my favorite deep dive that we've done.
Yeah. I mean, we had to bounce back after that.
Doing Prophet made me want to kill myself.
Doing Bellatar made me want to kill myself.
Yeah. Although I'd rather do Prophet than Bellatar again.
Yeah. They'd be the same length, even though he's got fucking triple the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we could probably bust out 3 Prophet movies an episode.
Oh, we did, didn't we? Oh no, we just did. Actually, no, we only did 2. We should have done 3.
Yeah.
We'll come back. We'll do a Prophet retrospective at some point. You know what I mean?
No, we won't. Not while I'm one of the hosts.
When they make the 8th Princess of the Trap House movie.
Did you ever watch the sequel?
No, I haven't watched it yet. I want to, but I'm worried that people will get mad at me for watching it by myself and not in a watch party.
That's so fair.
Yeah, so Carpenter rules. What a G. Shall we?
Yeah.
What do you want to start with?
You decide.
Let's start with Casino, because I agree with all your criticisms. I just think it's a fun movie. Okay, let's get something.
This came out after Goodfellas, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The first thing I want to say, Sharon Stone is so fucking good in this movie. Oh my god, she's so good in it. Joe Pesci, so good. Robert De Niro, he's playing the same thing he always plays in these Scorsese movies. Nothing wrong with that. It's always great. If you've seen one Scorsese mobster montage, you've seen this movie, because that's the entire movie.
Yeah.
There's so many, and it's how they progress the story. I don't think that is it's a bad thing for a 3-hour-long movie, but the movie is entertaining because Scorsese is so good at making those montages, but also, like, I didn't ever really feel connected to Ace, like Robert De Niro's character. Never really felt connected to him, because the movie, like, I thought Joe Pesci was way more compelling. I think he's amazing. But yeah, I think it's a really well-made movie, and I love the way it starts with the car explosion. And you're just like, oh, this movie's gonna end with his death, and then you find out later that it's like, oh no, he had a special car seat. So it kind of throws you off, but I enjoyed the look at, like, the casino business, because most mob movies aren't about that. You know, most mob movies are full-blown the family. So it does feel, like, unique to Goodfellas and some others, even though it's, like, shot the same and same music, same actors, all that.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really good time. It's definitely not his best. I have it at a 4.5. I gave it a 5 when I first watched it, but, like, yeah, just thinking about the others, can't. Like, Joe Pesci's a standout here. He's so amazing in it. Yeah, it's really good, but I fully understand your complaints with it, and I agree with them. It's just that I had a good time watching it. Performances are so good. Script is tight.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you already touched on my biggest complaint, and for me, I don't have a problem with the fact that it's, like, a huge montage, you know? Like, I have zero problems with that. My problem is that this movie just feels like he's trying to recapture the magic of Goodfellas instead of making something new. You know?
Yeah.
And, like, I get it. Goodfellas is an incredible movie that I would want to recapture the magic of, too. It's his best movie, easily. And...
No.
Yes. Sorry, Evan, but you're just wrong on this. This is
Silence. Good. Moggs.
That's insane.
Have you seen it?
No, but I don't need
And
to see it to know that
Dude,
Goodfellas just destroys
Silence
it.
is so good. Oh my god, I love Silence. Silence is a life-altering movie.
So is
Anyway.
Goodfellas. But yeah, it's just really hard. It just feels like a lesser. It feels like the Walmart version of Goodfellas.
Yeah.
You know. So if you want to watch Casino, just watch Goodfellas again. It's better.
Yeah. Or watch Carlito's Way.
I've never seen that. Is that De Palma?
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. If you want to
Is
watch
that
like a
Pacino?
Yeah, Pacino.
Okay. Have you
It's
seen
my-
Donnie Brasco?
No, I really want to though.
Donnie Brasco is good.
Carlito's Way is insanely good. Oh, it's fucking awesome. Yeah. Casino's good, but it's just like that's the. What do you have it at?
Oh God, what do I?
Here, let
I
me
think
look
I
at
might have it at like a 3. Let's see. 3.5.
Yeah. I think that just goes to show how fucking good Scorsese is.
Yeah. Yeah. Or if you want to watch another mob Scorsese, watch The Irishman, which is also better.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I love The Irishman. That's a good movie.
Dude, I think that's my... Actually, no. Goodfellas is not my... I think it's the best Scorsese, but my favorite Scorsese is The Irishman.
Hmm. Interesting.
I watched that on a plane flight
I watched
on my
Casino on a plane.
on my phone, and it was like the perfect plane movie.
Dude, I watched Casino on a plane, and I had to put my laptop away with 3 minutes left in the movie. And I did not realize...
Sucks.
I knew that the Joe Pesci scene, the infamous Joe Pesci scene, was in the movie. I did not realize it was the last scene in the movie or whatever. So I was pretty pissed off I had to miss that scene and then watch it later. Yeah. Good picture. I'm just looking at my my rankings here because
Have you ever seen Cape Fear?
no, but I want to watch it because of The Simpsons. Because The Simpsons
Dude,
does a
Cape
episode about
Fear
it.
goes so hard. Robert De Niro playing a psychotic serial killer.
Yeah. Have you seen the Simpsons episode about it with Sideshow Bob playing the character?
No, I mean actually, I mean I'm sure I have,
Yeah.
but it's just like gets lost in the mix. Because there's just so many great Simpsons episodes. Have you
Yeah.
seen The Simpsons go to Disneyland?
Maybe.
And it's like they go on Pirates of the Caribbean, and Maggie's like, well, they updated it because it was super sexist and gross, and they're going on Pirates of the Caribbean, and they're singing "No means no,
Yeah.
we know now, no means no."
I love that.
Just one of my all-time favorite bits in The Simpsons.
Hell yeah. Let's close out the episode with Shutter Island, another Scorsese movie. Got a little double feature today. Do you want to start, or should I?
Yeah, if you haven't seen Shutter Island, we're gonna be talking spoilers.
Yeah.
Because this is a thriller. This is a psychological thriller that completely the entire narrative hinges on the surprise of the twist. And it's so you would think it's a really hard to guess twist. No, it's not. If you're even paying a slight amount of attention, you get the twist in the first half hour. Like, the first time I watched it, I was like, oh, okay. And this movie doesn't hold up on rewatch because you already know the twist. It's a movie that entirely bases itself on the surprise of its twist, and the twist is maybe the most predictable thing ever. That's my problem with this movie. And I'm not a big Leo fan.
I'm so ready for this episode to be over and we can go back to agreeing again. Because, let me tell you.
Hey, Moonfall's pretty good, huh?
Oh, yeah, Moonfall's great.
There we go, we're back.
Yeah,
Shutter Island sucks!
Alright. Now I'm back. Shutter Island was a 5-star Martin Scorsese movie.
That's crazy.
It holds up amazing on rewatch, and you're wrong. It is not built and held up by its plot twist. It is held up by its performances, its insane atmosphere, the score, the characters.
You know how much I love Mark Ruffalo. You know, he's my boy. But even this, I'm like, come on, Mark, you can do better than this. It's not even close. I'd say his performance as Bruce Banner is better than this.
Oh my god. That's crazy. I think, and again, I watched this like 2 weeks ago. The rainy atmosphere, the isolated prison, the warden, like Christopher Plummer's. It's Christopher Plummer, right?
I think so, yeah.
No, Max von Sydow. Sorry. He's amazing. Ben Kingsley, amazing. Like, the two of them feeding into the delusions. I love the idea of a person who is so far gone that you let them feed into their own psychosis to see if it will let them snap out of it. That is such a cool idea and a scary idea for a man who is so lost in his own brain and so stricken with grief. I agree, it's predictable. Like, the reveal of the kids dying it's predictable but brutal. He's a patient. Like, yeah, it's super predictable that he's a patient. You don't really know why at first. Maybe he killed the kids. Maybe he killed his wife. Who knows? But I just think that it's the atmosphere that this movie does so well, because it's got this like almost Watchmen vibe to it, where it feels like this dystopian place. It's super, like, the lighting is over exaggerated, and dude, there's just something about this movie that the vibes hit so hard, and yeah, I don't know. I struggle to see. I mean, I get the Leo thing. I know you don't like Leo. The Mark Ruffalo thing is crazy because, like, he's just the homie in this movie. But
yeah, but he's not doing anything impressive.
I also think it's really well paced because it's a long movie. And I think it goes by pretty quick. I don't know how you feel about that, because this movie's 2.5 hours. It's a long movie.
I mean, you know, I don't like the movie, so it's kind of a trudge.
Yeah, that's fair. I always find the mysteries go by quick regardless. But, yeah, I just...
Well, yeah, but that means they go by quick if you're mystified, if you don't know what's happening.
I also think it's bullshit. It's not bullshit. I mean, film isn't like, it's objective. Subjective, sorry. Objective, subject. I don't even fucking know.
It's subjective.
Thank you. Can't believe I forgot that one. But saying it doesn't hold up on a rewatch, I always find that weird for mysteries, because I think it's cool to get another look at the story knowing, but then I guess,
well, the whole thing with mysteries,
happen.
The whole thing with mysteries is you're enthralled with the twist. Like, oh, what's gonna happen? You're always, but if you already know what's gonna happen, like, it's like The David Fincher movie with Sean Penn, and Michael Douglas.
Oh,
The Game.
yeah.
Like, that's a movie that's another one like Shutter Island that entirely bases itself off the twist. But with The Game, you don't see the twist coming, or the other twist, or the third twist.
Yeah.
But like, if I can see myself, if I rewatched it, like, oh yeah, this is fine, you know.
What about Memento?
Memento. Well, Memento is so creative with its narrative structure and so many things outside of the twist and how it presents itself that it holds up on rewatch because there's so much other than the twist to admire. But with Shutter Island, I just don't feel like there's that much other than like the twist that's like out of this world. There's only 2 performances in that movie that I feel are above average, and neither of them are Leo, Mark Ruffalo, Max von Sydow, or Ben Kingsley.
That's Ben Kingsley slander. What the fuck?
It's not Ben Kingsley slander. I'm just
so
saying
good in
he's
this.
fine in this movie.
He's so good.
The only performances I felt were like above average were John Carroll Lynch and Michelle Williams.
When is John Carroll Lynch not giving a good performance?
That's what I'm saying. Dude, we're back. See? John Carroll Lynch is the GOAT. Him and Michael Shannon, dude. What?
You wrap it there.
Yeah, so that's the average.
I feel like we're going in circles on this movie. It's a tough one to talk about.
Yeah, because it's shitty.
Neither of us see each other's. Well, I mean, I get yours, but I disagree with it. Shut on sick. You know what's overrated? After Hours. That movie's overrated.
I've never seen it. I'm just not a huge Scorsese guy in general, so.
Watch Silence. It'll change your life. It's got Liam Neeson in it.
Oh.
Yeah. And Adam Driver.
Oh!
And Andrew Garfield. There you go. It's so good, dude.
Adam Driver and Andrew Garfield, my dream threesome.
They're the 2 leads.
Here, I'll tell you another movie that's better than Shutter Island. The Machinist.
No.
Yeah.
I like The Machinist, but no.
The Machinist is so good, dude.
It is so good.
I'd say, let me see, Brad Anderson, what else has he done? Really, anything that Brad Anderson, like any of his big ones, is better than Shutter Island. The Machinist, Fractured, that movie with Sam Worthington, that's better. And that movie isn't even that good. I haven't seen Session 9 yet.
It's so good, dude. It's so good.
Stonehurst Asylum with Jim Sturgis and Kate Beckinsale, that's better. And Ben Kingsley is also in that one. And he's great.
Fuck yeah.
And Brendan Gleeson and Michael Caine and David Thewlis. I don't know how you haven't seen that shit. Stonehurst Asylum is great.
I've never even heard of it.
It's very like Lovecraftian.
Ooh, I love that.
Not in like monsters, but in like in vibes. Yeah. An Oxford medical school graduate takes a position at a mental institution and soon becomes obsessed with a female mental patient, but he has no idea of a recent and horrifying staffing change.
I'm gonna add this to my watch list right now.
Yeah, dude. Brad Anderson, dude. Bro cooks. I still need to watch The Call with Halle Berry. It kind of seems like The Guilty.
Yeah. It's like The Guilty, but it sucks.
Dude, The Guilty? That shit is peak, man. I don't think it's crazy to say that's one of Gyllenhaal's best performances.
That's not ridiculous, but I don't think the movie's that good. I don't like the ending. Like the plot.
Really?
The plot.
Oh, man. I have it at a 5-star.
Wow.
I love The Guilty, dude.
Damn.
Oh my god. And, dude, it's directed by the king of Chads himself, Antoine Fuqua.
Yeah, we love Anton Fuqua. Yeah.
Training Day, The Guilty, the Equalizer movies, Southpaw, Olympus Has Fallen, The Magnificent Seven. Dude just cooks up crazy ass movies.
Fuck yeah. That's sick. I mean, oh, a little tangent there. I love tangents.
Yeah. Dude, we
I was
didn't
like,
go
oh,
on
let's
that
see.
many tangents today.
No,
I'm
I
proud
know,
of
it's a short
us.
episode.
Yeah.
Well, I skipped over a lot of my watch list.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for joining us today. We will see you guys next week for the beginning of our Marvel retrospective. Y'all have a good day.